The education must continue even in the time of crisis, whether it is a natural or man-made calamity, disaster, emergency, quarantine, or even war. This will be quite challenging to put into action. But one thing is undeniable. There is a need for a stronger relationship between parents and teacher this time. Friends, I am Dr. Sunil Yadav, the educational leader and educational speaker. Today I will speak about effective parent-teacher relationship in pandemic time. If you are new to my channel, subscribe, comment, like and share with your friends, family members and colleagues to get latest educational updates. Now, the question is how to develop effective parent-teacher relationship. It seems that almost all the proposed solutions to the problems of continuing the student education amidst pandemics are not seen as effective. Online education may not be effective due to different reasons like the lack of or limited access to the internet and the poor performance of internet connections in our country. Sending half of the students' population to the school is not realistic too, since it does increases the chance of our young ones getting exposed to the virus. And so, the continuing education of our students depends greatly on one of our important stakeholder now, the parent. It is given fact that all teachers want the student to continue schooling in very possible, but how about our number one stakeholder, our parents? How willing they to put any effort in making the continuous learning of their children possible? How much do they want to get involved? Teachers say when asked what challenges they commonly face in teaching, parental involvement has always been a problem, is the answer from teacher side. Parents know their children more than any teacher does, while teachers know how to give instructions very, very well. If both have what they know, will be combined, educating the children amidst this pandemic can be a successful. The skill parent and teacher have both have a common purpose to support the continuous learning of the children. This is the very foundation of strong partnership between them. Your relationship with your child's teacher can be an important factor in how well he or she get along at the school and at home. How many children? For many children, the most significant adult in their lives on a day-to-day basis are immediate family members, caregivers, and their teachers. These are the adults with whom they spend the most time, who make most of the decision regarding how they spend their time, and who provide guidance and direction through their actions and their words are most aspects of their lives. Research shows that home support for early learning complement learning at school. Playing math game, reading with children, asking children open-ended questions as they play are examples of fun, simple ways to build critical foundation skill both at home and school. Positive connection between parents and teacher have been shown to improve children's academic achievement, social competency, and emotional well-being. When parents and teacher work as a partner, children do better in school and at home. Research also shows that when a partnership approach between parents and teacher is evident, children's work habit, attitude about school and grades improve. They demonstrate better social skill, fewer behavioral problems, and a greater ability to adapt to situations and get along. And parents and teacher benefits too. When working together as partners, it has been found that parents and teachers communicate more effectively, develop stronger relationship with one another, and develop skills to support children's behavior and learning. Now, the million dollar question is how to form a constructive parent teacher partnership. The answer is three C's. First, C, communication. Second, consistency. And third one, collaboration. The first C is communication between home and school. Like any relationship in life, communication between you and your child's teacher is key. Communicate with your child's teacher early on and throughout the school year. Start by letting him her know that you want to play your part in your child's education. Discuss with your child's teacher the best way to communicate. This can be as simple as sending notes to school with your child, leaving a voice message for teacher, emailing important information, or other methods unique to your situation. The best kind of communication is open, clear, constructive, and timely. Frequent two-way communication is important to stay apprised of what is happening at school and to let your teacher know important things about your child. Homeschool notes are especially effective. Attending meetings with questions and observations about your child's effort and behavior, not just grades and achievements. Let your child's teacher know about your child's strength and challenges, likes and dislikes, and what you hope he or she accomplish during the school year. Second C, consistency. The second component of an effective partnership is consistency. This involves opportunities and experiences you provide at home to support your child's learning. Ask about and suggest ways you can work with your child at home to encourage their learning for a successful school year. Creating routine for homework, such as establishing a time and quiet place, is important. Providing learning materials, reading with your child, and encouraging healthy habits for eating and physical activity all contribute to their success in school. Talk about methods for ensuring that you and the teachers are on the same page. When it comes to plans and expectation, this kind of partnership sends a consistent message to your child and let him know what you and his teachers together support his learning. Third C, collaboration. The third component of partnership is collaboration. Collaboration will be easier if communication is frequent and you consistently create opportunities for your child's learning. A collaborative, cooperative partnership focuses on specific positive strategies to help your child achieve to the best of his or her potential. Planning, and problem solving are forms of collaboration and will be especially important when child need extra support to reach a goal. Make an effort to understand teachers' goals and expectations for your child, and let teachers know about your goals. Communicate about how you can be a partner to help your child achieve them. If you have concern, respectfully ask about modifications that are aligned with your child's strength and challenges. Plan and problem solve around issues that may arise. If the relationship and communication channels are developed early, it will be much easier to address challenges if they appear. Collaborative planning with your child's teacher involve acknowledging the need of work together to address a concern. Staying focused on a problem, finding a solution, not placing blame, making plan that involves support and responsibility at both home and school, following through on plan and checking back to make sure progress is being made. Friends, if you are doing this, you are nurturing a brilliant child. Thank you very much.